what's up everybody? It's your girl Amanda the Duchess, and today I wanted to discuss the topic of patience. Patience is something that has been so widely tossed around that, everybody's interpretation is different. But I like what vocabulary.com has defined patience as. They said patience is a person's ability to wait something out or endure something tedious without getting riled up. And this is so true. Like when you think about how many times that you didn't exercise patience, maybe it could have been, making a purchase. You buy something and then find it in another store cheaper, or you find yourself rushing around and you didn't have the patience and you left something behind, you forgot something, so I want to go over a few tidbits that would greatly benefit in exercising patience and how it can benefit maybe your business, your career, or whatever in life you're pursuing. The first thing I want to look at in describing what patience is what patience will require. And patience will require to delay gratification in most instances. Think for instance, in this microwavable age of everything is instant and technology is rapidly increasing, people want stuff right now. I want it and I want it now. Well, with patience, it will require for you to delay certain things that you want for the greater good, for the long haul. I mean, think about how many times you rushed into a relationship and you wish later, like, man, I wish I would have just waited or had more patience to, get something better along, or, you wouldn't end up in such a mess. Well, another thing that patience will require is to discipline yourself. You may have set a goal, maybe to lose some weight, and it's going to require for you maybe to turn down a plate, to change your eating habits, to exercise, to work out, to develop some kind of regimen. And this will require for you to discipline yourself. And that's because you see the benefits is greater than the cost that it's going to take to get that result. Another thing that patience will require is to swallow your pride. You may encounter people that say, I tried that before and it ain't worked for me. You have to be strong when you set your mind on a goal or an objective, because you're going to encounter people who may challenge what you're working on. And you have to be that person to say, no, I know what I'm doing and I'm going to stick to it through the end. Could it be that the people that are trying to discourage you lacked that quality of patience because they weren't willing to exercise patience in their own situation, which led to the result that they got? So don't ever let somebody tell you this didn't work for me and make that stop you from what you're doing. I like what Luke 21:19 says. There's a scripture that says, in your patience possess you your soul. And we've all heard patience is a virtue. I mean, patience is a quality that is rare to find, especially these days where everything is, available to us so quickly. The internet, you have so much information at your disposal. Most times people are not willing to wait. Patience can be key in your success. I want to talk about some of the benefits of exercising patience. Now, one thing patience will do is it produces excellence. You can usually tell when somebody spends time working on a project or working on an endeavor because the quality will be different. It will lead to excellence. When somebody throws something together real quick, it shows most of the time. Another benefit of patience is it builds character. It matures you. You get used to waiting. It gives you the ability to see truth develop and to be revealed. Many times, if you just wait a little while, you can see the truth in the matter. Now, I want to also discuss what patience is not. Patience is not procrastination. Procrastination means, okay, I'm going to put this thing on the shelf and I'm not going to revisit this thing for years and years later or for months and months later. No, that's not what patience is. Patience is not an excuse for laziness. Patience gives you an opportunity to really think about what you're working on and try to formulate some type of strategy to carry out your plan. Patience empowers you. When you actually take your time working on something and then you see the finished product, there's a sense of pride that builds up inside of you and says, man, I'm glad that I waited on this thing. And it will greatly benefit you in any area that you're in, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your career or your business. Patience is something that, needs to be not only developed, but it needs to be demonstrated. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope that I was able to encourage you. You can always look me up on Twitter. It's Amanda Duchess 2. I'm also on YouTube, youtube.com/Amanda the Duchess. Thank you. And remember, patience will take you to the next level. Peace.